Hey, how's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. Happy Wednesdays or Thursdays to you guys. I think that's the day we're on. I'm on another 8-day work stretch, so today is finally my day off, which is why this is a little bit delayed, but that's okay as long as we get to it anyway. Quick news. My nose itches. Quick news. Think you guys probably already heard this before, but I forgot to bring it up and see what your guys' thoughts or feelings were in the last one. So, of course, there's a little article that's been going around about how Stalker 2 does not yet have a publisher yet, and a lot of people have had some mixed reactions on it as far as that's considered. Some people are like, oh great, like it's the beginning of this being botched and fucked it all shit, and then there's other people who's on the other side that's like, well actually it's a really good idea because they announced it, is getting a lot of hype, so hopefully they'll be able to find someone to publish the game then, and all will be fine and dandy. So I was curious on what your guys' thoughts were as far as that goes. Like, I try not to freak out really easily, and I try not to get too, I don't know, worked up about it, I guess, or too concerned about it, I guess, if that makes sense. So I was kind of like, I'm like, well, that seems strange. Now, granted, it's not like I pay attention to how, you know, the gaming process of developing a game works, and, you know, when that all comes into play, but it was such an interesting thing because, you know, we're all hyped, it got announced and everything like that, and that's obviously good news, so it sounds like, oh, this is fantastic, this is great, this is amazing, and then like a week later, it's like, so they don't have someone to publish the game yet, which sounds like, I think the community took a really negative vibe to it, because you're just kind of like, ah, shit. Well, because, you know, and it's, you know, for obvious reasons, because the game has been, you know, shut down before, and it was in the works, and we're all excited about it, then it got shut down before, and I think all of our biggest fears are, one, surviving 3 years until it comes out. Like, I've seen so many jokes about how, like, the apocalypse is gonna happen, and I'm just like, well, at least we're living in the real thing, so, I mean, you know, hit and miss there. Or you know, how they're just not gonna, you know, like they're not gonna survive till that game comes out. Like, something's gonna happen, I'm gonna die. So that's either the concerns, or again, obviously now the concern of being, well, when's it coming? When's it gonna come out, if it really will, you know? There's still some people who are just like, man, 3 years, that's a lot of time for shit to head south again. So I was curious what your guys' thoughts were on it. I don't really have, I'm not concerned about it. I'm like, that there's 3 years time. I'm like, that's plenty of time. And I kind of, when I was reading the comments, I'm like, I think that kind of makes sense. Whoever was mentioning on how the game is getting a lot of hype from the community, so that might help get someone to pick it up. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I don't know how this shit works, but I'm like, it sounds logical. So I'm not all too worried about it, but I've seen a lot of mixed reactions, so I was curious what your guys' reactions were as far as that is considered. I was wondering what your guys' reaction is as far as that is considered. Are you guys super concerned about the livelihood of Stalker? Or are you guys just kind of like, yeah, like, you know, like there's plenty of, like, are you like me? Like, yeah, there's plenty of time, and, you know, I guess that thought process makes sense. If that is what the case was, like, some people are like, they're probably like, oh my god, I can't speak the words today. But some people are like, it was probably all very well planned and intentional. Like, get the hype of the game, get all the people excited about it, get all the, like the news tabloids buzzing about it, and then hopefully a publisher will, of course, be interested and be like, yeah, let's publish this game. So I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, well, you know, I'd see the blah, 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 blah. So what do you guys think? So I haven't got to ask you guys or talk to you about it, but I'm sure you guys by now, like, it's already, like, over a week old news, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over a week old. Somewhere around there. I'm not very good at telling time. So what's your guys' thoughts on that? Let me know. I'm interested to see if you guys are like, it's all gonna go downhill from here. If you're just like, ah, fuck it. There's 3 years. There's plenty of time. We just have to survive life in 3 years, and if we can survive life in 3 years, we'll be good. So that's mainly my concern, is I just gotta make sure nothing happens in 3 years. So let's get working on that, because life can be unexpected. Which made me sad now, because I just thought about the poor news that happened with Total Biscuit. It was so funny, because it's probably a weird way to start it. It's so funny because, as we just talked about, but stupid, because when I heard the news, because obviously Total Biscuit is a really huge YouTube powerhouse in the gaming community, and I heard the news on it, and I was like, huh, Total Biscuit, yeah, that's like a really big guy on YouTube. Like, you know, that's unfortunate what happened. And then it just wasn't hitting me. I was trying to think of who they were. I'm like, yeah, I think I've seen like a few of their videos. Like, I can't remember what it was that I was watching of theirs. I'm like, you know, maybe I'll go check it out again just to see. And then it finally hit me when I was reading an article and they called him the Cynical Brit, which was like his other kind of handle, that it fucking hit me who it was. I'm like, oh my God, Total Biscuit, no. I was like, no, I know who it is now. And I don't really keep up with his stuff, but he does the co-optional or I guess did. God, that's sad. They did the co-optional podcast, and they made an animated series of it, and I love that animated series. Like, I would watch that all the fucking time. So I watched their podcast from time to time, but I never really watched much of it, and I mainly just really liked the animated shorts, though Jesse was always my favorite. He's always, like, the funniest one in there. But when it fucking hit me who it was, I was like, oh no. I was like, that's so fucking sad. And then I was bummed for a couple of days because I was like, man, that's a bummer. And then I was like watching all these videos, and I'm just like, no, I'm just making myself more bummed because they did a co-optional podcast memorial edition for him, with his wife in there and everything. And so I ended up watching that just because they just had it was nice to listen to the things that they had to say. So you guys probably should all know about that though by now because that is old news as well. All my news is like a week old. How did I get down this track? I'm not even sure how I got down this track anymore. Anyway, so moving on. So Stalker news, that news. This is gonna be a really short notice? Yeah, notice. I'm like trying to find my words now. It's going to be a really short notice. We are going to be doing more Stalker streaming today. I literally was hoping I would have time to get my vlog out earlier before I was running my errands today so I could give you guys a little bit more of a heads up. But that didn't happen. So once this video is pretty much uploaded and on YouTube, if you watch it right away, go check out Twitch. The chances are I'll probably be streaming. I might give a little bit of time because my boyfriend just got an AK and he's like, do you want to go shoot it? So I might go give you guys a wee bit of time and go mess around with that. So we'll see. So very short notice, but we are doing, if you guys don't recall, we are doing Last Day. With a bunch of different add-ons that have been kind of working, kind of not working. Like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's been very interesting. So anyway, so we are doing Last Day. So that is what I'm going to continue on doing for you guys because I know a lot of you were really excited about it, and I'm excited to continue playing it some more. So we're going to do some Last Day. So pretty much once this is up, I'll see about messing around with an AK for a little bit and then giving y'all some time to notice this. And then if you guys want to make sure that you can know what it is I'm streaming, down below are all the links to like the Facebook fan page, the Steam group, Discord, if I remember to put it in there because I keep forgetting to edit it in there all the time. Discord. What else do I have? I guess technically my Twitch too. You can follow and or subscribe to it. And you will know when I stream because I will post it on there and it will let you know. So if you guys are worried about missing them on any other days of the week, that will help you out. Okay, I think that's everything. So I am going to get this uploaded to you guys and then start working on getting this stream going. Yeah, alright, you guys have a happy rest of the month. Wednesday, Tuesdays. I don't fucking know what day. Wait, did I just say Wednesday, Tuesdays? Oh my god, I really don't know. I don't know how the days of the week work. I don't know what day we're on. You guys have a happy rest of the Wednesday, Thursdays, and I will hopefully see you all in some streaming in like less than an hour. Bye. Feel my power.